This video will show you how to use the trip planner to build a list of services that you're interested in along the route of your trip. First, you tell it which town you're starting at. Here's a list of all the towns along the trail. Let's say we're going to start at Rochester and we're going to end at Syracuse. If you're doing a round trip, that is, if you're going to go to Syracuse and then return back to your starting point in Rochester, click the checkbox there for round trip, and I'll explain more about that in a minute. And then you can come down here and select which particular services you want included in your list. If you want them all, there's a select all button. You can unselect them all and do them one at a time. So let's say that I want to see all the lodging and camping options in between Rochester to Syracuse. Click on the selections, then click the refresh trip planner, and then you come down here and it gives you a list of all the lodging and camping in between those two towns. You remember that above we selected the round trip option, and what that is it tells you here the distance. So this in Pittsford is 11 miles out from your starting point in Rochester. By the time you go all the way to Syracuse and turn around, you will be at 174 miles by the time you get to Pittsford. You can click any one of these for more information. So you click it, it takes you to a separate page, and there is a map showing that particular location. And then if you go all the way to the bottom of your list, well, it tells you the turnaround point at Syracuse, because you said that that was a round trip. And then we have a link right here. This link is, you can send this link to somebody else if you want to share this particular trip planner. This link has built into it what your town options were, your starting point, your ending point, and what services you selected. Because this website uses cookies, however, it will remember what your settings were, so you can navigate around the website and come back to this page and it'll still remember it, but you can use that link if you want to send this particular trip planner to somebody else. And if you don't want to see all of the setting options up here, there is a box with a minus sign in it. You can click it to make that go away, and then you just have your settings. If you want to edit the settings again, you click the plus sign to bring it back.